Yeah.
Alright, straight back to work on the MB5 today. Last video I put on the new pipe, intake manifold, new carburetor, got it running. If you're new, I basically didn't have spark on this bike, fixed the electrical issue, got it fired, head gasket blew, fixed the head gasket, new pipe, new carb because it wasn't running right, and it had a bad air leak. And then I just got started the other night. So now, hopefully today, I'm gonna mess with riding it a little bit more. For now, just want to get it running, dialed, finish some of the wiring, do the bat pack delete, and put on the fresh goodie brakes I have. So we're gonna get to work, boys. Let's get this thing out. They put air in these tires bad too before I go ride it again. Forgot about that part. I've been counting too much patience. I'm like, hey, I might send it. What the hell? New brake pad piece, Malossi, and treatland. Oh, baby, scratched her. Scratched the new piece. New rotor, because this one is just like toasted. It literally is like so rough. I also got the treatland back brake kit too, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that today because I'm gonna have to get the wheel off to do the sprocket anyways eventually. So I might just wait till then. Also, there was a comment about me running my shocks upside down on this bike. If you watch the video when I put them on, the reason being, these shocks didn't have the long eyelet on the top, so the spring was hitting right here on the frame, and I could not even like bolt it up, like it was hitting too hard, so had to run them backwards. But I might get new shocks too, because I kind of want some chrome inners on the shock with the black spring. But coming together, boys. I can't wait to get the headlights wired in and have everything wired in, and I can't wait to get the seat on. I need to do the seat ASAP. So if anybody knows anything about upholstery and knows how I could like cut this foam up and make it not all like rough, because I'm thinking if I get a razor and I try to do it myself, or like somehow I gotta look it up, but I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. It's gonna be all rough and look like crap under the leather. So anyone who knows upholstery, let me know how you would do that. Look, first time I ever mounted my GY6 150 motor in my scooter, this is how I did it. I hung a ratchet strap from my roof to hold up the rear end straight so I can guide the motor in with no weight on it. Now the front wheel's in the air and I don't have to put the motor under anything because the stand wasn't working, because the pipe sits underneath the motor on this one, so I didn't want to crush the pipe or have to take the pipe off. Malossi pieces. New brake rotor piece on, new brake pads on there. Rolling smooth. I can't wait to clean up the chrome on these wheels and make it really shine. I might polish this engine. I just don't know if it might look weird with the black everything with the engine polish. So we got that bat pack piece, battery eliminator. Basically, this is the one I had before. This was still allowing my my headlight to pop. So I don't know what it was. It was like some solenoid piece that was in here when I got the bike. So we're gonna take this out, run the bat pack, and yep. I need better wire strippers now. Just trying to upgrade some tools here, boys. Working in the garage too much with bad tools is never fun. Taped over the connector just to prevent anything from arcing. Put the positive one there. I think I have to throw a piece of tape in here from stopping it from rattling around, just straight down like that or something. Eventually get something to hold it down. Maybe one of those sticky pads with the zip ties. Maybe I think I do have one of those actually. Don't have one right now, but I'll get one of those sticky pads that have like a zip tie loop, and that way I can hold the bat pack delete down. But for now, I'll throw a piece of electrical tape over it. But that's everything. That's all wired up, so that should be good. Ooh, she's looking good. The new brake's shining. Let's go ahead and start her up. I want to go ride her a little bit again. Gonna go see how the MB5's running. Maybe we'll have to tune her up a little bit. I don't know. We'll see, but mostly just want to see how she's running with the new carb on. Haven't really got a good speed run. Went down the street the other day, but the tires are flat. So I put air in the tires, and we're good now. So this thing used to be terrible off the start. Like it would literally, you have to rev it up to like 4 or 5 grand, drop the clutch, and then it would fall on its face a little bit. Now she's got some pepper. She has a little pull. I was low-key sliding on the seat because I got nothing there. She runs out in the top. Feeling pretty good though. I don't know how fast that was. I probably should have put on the speedo and saw. That was probably like 50, I feel like. 45 maybe? It's hard to tell. There. Stay clean through that one. Stay clean right there. Oh man, she's popping a wheelie! Forks drop on this thing though. Oh, they're about to hit the curb. Oh my god, look at how they just rode over that curb. Holy moly. Alright, just went and rode it a little bit around the block, as you can tell on the GoPro clips, and she's running pretty good. I'm going to adjust the needle, probably drop it down one more notch. So now I'm going to spend a bunch of time doing some wiring and getting this headlight wired in. Alright, as you saw, I just threw the headlight in the headlight bucket. It wasn't fully mounted before, and the headlight was like spinning around because I was missing the clips. Got the clips, put that in there. Now the headlight's good. I got the wires running to back here. So I'm going to go ahead and wire it straight to that ground right here. And then I have right here a switch that was put in, not by me, but was, oh wait, this actually might just plug right in. Hold on. It was even easier than it needed to be. That ground plugged right in, and that ground goes to the back of this switch, and then this gets grounded right here to the motor. So that's gonna be the switch for the headlights to turn on and off, and then I just gotta run power to it. So I gotta figure out what's power out of the original harness, and then same dealio for the brake as well, and I'll also run that one to a switch. Alright, so I got the wiring laid out, what I think it could be. So off this switch right here, it looks like this black wire on the cluster for the headlight, to the brake switch, to the tail light, to the front brake switch, and everything like that. So that one should have constant power, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the bike just to make sure. Wire on the ignition somewhere. Alright, so I was working on the MB5, doing the wiring for the headlight, and it started shutting off on me. Found out that the ground or something to the key ignition is like a bad connection. So messed with that a little bit. I thought it was the ground. Put a different ground straight to the frame right here to try it and troubleshoot it. It still didn't work, so it's still breaking up somewhere. I'm thinking it's this red wire, but now the bike's not wanting to start, and she's pissing. It looks like I have a leak down on the bottom of the cylinder because I only did the head right here gasket with the Honda bond. Still no leak out of the Honda bond, but it looks like it's leaking out of the bottom and the exhaust port pretty bad, and now the bike's not starting. So I'm assuming there's a bad air leak. I decided I'm gonna do a whole rebuild on this MB5 because it's not the best right now. It'll run all right, but it's been giving me a lot of just minor issues where I think it might just better to refresh it all. So but let's go ahead and try with the new ignition real quick, because this will answer a lot of my issues about the bad wiring. Boys, I think it's a time for a rebuild on the MB5. No joke. This thing's puking oil. Sadly enough, I'm telling you, it's one step forward and two steps back every time I work on this. But look, we already got oil coming out the pipe back here, bro. I have not even rode this thing. This side's up and down the block a few times. Like, this thing is ready for the rebuild. So, definitely gonna go get the Malossi 70 kit and rebuild this thing. That's a bummer though. I'm gonna have to clean up. Now I'm gonna want to clean out this pipe because I bet this thing's already packed with oil. Well, boys, short video, but I got the headlight in there. The headlight's ready to go. Things are ready to go again on the MB5. Brakes are on there, but yet again, gonna have to work on it a bit more. It's also still having the problem with the wiring issue, but it's kind of scaring me right now because the bike ain't seeming too happy. Dude, it sucks. Every time, one step forward, two steps back on this thing, I swear. But it is what it is. This video is a short one, but there's a lot to come, obviously, still with the MB5. Big merch drop this weekend, January 30th on Saturday, with a bunch of stuff that I've never done before. I've only done stickers before, and I have clothing and accessories and stuff like that. So make sure you guys please go check that out on Saturday, January 30th. That's gonna do it for this one, boys. Check the description, check the website in the description, and a bunch more to come with the MB5 next time. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do with it. Should I rebuild it now? Should I try to send it with how it is? I can hear the motor doesn't even sound happy in the inside, so I think it's time for a rebuild, but let me know what you guys think.